the red light on?
Oh, now it is. Does that mean it's going?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, the gas prices is bad, but it is going down.
Here, let me introduce it.
Oh,
I'm just waiting for the semis to go by.
that's not going to happen.
Hello, viewers of Wasteland TV. We are here with...
Randy Davis.
What does Randy Davis do?
That's a lot of stuff, too much stuff. But mainly I collect and sell comic books, cards, toys, just all kinds of pop culture stuff.
So what is your favorite pop culture thing to collect?
Oh my gosh, me? Probably monster toys that I grew up with from the 60s. Monster toys, yeah.
The Aurora model kits?
Oh yeah, I have all the Aurora model kits. Or the repops.
Yeah. That was a nice thing that Praying Mantis did. They repopulated them with recast.
Yes, because there was a while there in the 70s and 80s where you had to pay like $200 and then for an Aurora kit.
And a few of them were reissued for Revlau.
Yes, Revell did reissue some, but yeah, Praying Mantis, and now not sure who has them now, but
Praying Mantis changed company
they
names.
Did. They did.
I'm not sure what it's called.
Yeah, there's so many companies out there doing models now.
Yeah,
so,
but
yeah, they're great.
But as a dealer at conventions, has the gas prices hurt the industry any?
Well, maybe the big shows. The small shows, I don't think so, because it's mostly local people within an hour's drive anyway. So, but I'm sure it's hurt some.
Yeah, because I know you did the RepublicCon.
Yes, yes.
And did that hurt it any?
It hadn't hit really hard then. That was several months back, so it hadn't really hit. But yeah, I'd say maybe 20% less. I'd say.
But so do you think as it continues, so you think the heads are going to go down in conventions? They may lose steam.
Maybe between that and COVID, yeah, a lot of people are kind of freaking out about COVID again because
yeah,
people are getting sick. It's like a 20% positivity rate in Fresno area right now.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
How about in other areas?
Right? That's the only one I've heard on the news. It's the Fresno area.
But the Fresno area's never been a good place to go out to.
Got a lot of friends there, so.
I think you got a lot of friends everywhere.
I do.
That's the nice thing about traveling.
Yeah.
So, what is the one biggest thing that's been selling for you lately?
Record albums.
You find that odd? Going from comics to records?
Yeah, I do in a way, but I've always been a big supporter and lover of vinyl, and I have a huge collection of my own, and I recently bought a big collection about 6 months, a year ago, and I started putting them in boxes, and yeah, I'm surprised at how popular they were. I really was.
You think 8-track tape will make a comeback?
No. Even though I have a few cassettes, cassettes are popular once again. Maybe just because of the simplicity, the ease,
That and the fact that there are computer parts you can add to your computer, and you can transfer the music onto it.
Right.
Plus, you can find tons of mixtapes that you can people made.
That's right. Yeah.
But yeah.
But vinyl's fun. I love the sound of vinyl. I always have. So I found a record last week. I found a record I've been looking for forever by Pete Seeger, the great folk singer, and Arlo Guthrie together in concert.
So where'd you find that at?
That was over at Dale's Dale's Guitar here in Turlock.
There's still a record shop?
No, he sells guitars, but he has a few boxes of records. Just.
It surprised me you said that, because I remember.
Because he does.
Modesto used to have a big record shop.
They did.
And Turlock had one.
Yeah.
They're both the same chain, and they just kind of disappeared.
They did. Yeah. As far as just a place that deals mainly in records and stuff, locally, Merced has a nice little store on Main Street.
Because not even Rasputin's deals with records. They do.
No, they do now. Or
they do now?
They were.
The ones in Stockton were.
Yeah, Modesto has
but
vinyl.
Modesto didn't when they for a while.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Fresno has a lot of vinyl.
I haven't been there in such a long time because I haven't had anything I wanted.
Yeah.
Once you hit the saturation level of the movies you own, and you keep seeing the same ones over and over that you don't want, you go, I don't want to. I don't want to go there anymore.
I know.
So, how many rare records do you have in your collection?
Oh gosh, I don't know. I don't have a lot of things. You know, I like what I love, and most of the stuff that I love, you know, when it comes to records, the most valuable records are kind of the oddball stuff. A lot of jazz and blues records from the '50s and you know, from that era. That's where your big money is. You know, you got a Beatles record, you know, an early pressing Beatles. It's in nice shape. It might be worth 25.
How do you figure out
30
pressings?
bucks. That's a good question and very complicated, and I don't think we have that much time.
No.
But mainly it's the album cover. You can the album cover will usually say on the back.
Copyright?
Sometimes the copyright. Yeah. Sometimes there'll be an actual etching on the vinyl itself.
Like a rough cut of a book.
Yes. So, and you kind of know when you've been picking up records for 45 years or so, you kind of get to know, you know, what's you know, early pressings and not.
It's about being in the know.
I guess.
Because it's not like comic books where you know that was it, other than the Diamond Dilemma era.
Yeah.
You know, and that's the biggest complications with the Star Wars issues.
I know. Yeah.
You know,
But that was only Marvel.
yeah.
Yeah.
DC did too, the Diamonds with Whitman.
I forgot about Whitman's. Yes.
You know, the 3-packs that were great when you were a kid. 'Cause I used to buy them because they're the only comics you could get a hold of. You know, you go turn in a bunch of bottles at the store and turn it in, and then you come out with a pile of comics.
Yeah.
That never made sense because you only got half the story.
I bought most of my comics at Liberty Market in Turlock, the grocery store.
When I got old enough, I used to ride my bike to Oakdale, to the 7-Eleven.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But never told my mom because you have to go down that highway.
Oh, yeah.
She would have killed me.
Yeah.
But when I was at my grandpa's, me and my brother, he'd give us money. We'd walk down to the liquor store on the corner. And
I have the first comic I ever bought still.
so do I.
Yeah. Mine was a GI Combat.
Mine was Spider-Man or Superman. My dad used to get them for. We used to have a pawn shop in town, and he used to buy huge piles of them for me and my brother to read.
Yeah. I never was a huge superhero fan. I got to appreciate, you know, Neil Adams and some of the stuff when I was in my late teens and 20s. I started. But as a kid, it was the war books and the horror, the House of Mystery, House of Secrets. That's what
As a kid, it's something you're tailored to because I like superheroes.
Yeah.
And as I got older, I started looking at the war books and the horror. Because I'm going, wow, these are kind of interesting.
Yeah.
But yeah, thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
Since you have some other trips you got to take care of, I decided to cut it short.
Always. But yeah, we'll do this again sometime.
Yeah, we'll do it next time we get together. We'll talk about monster movies and stuff.
Groovy. Sounds good.